So today I want to do a review on my US General 5-drawer toolbox. I bought this toolbox to have at the racetrack so I didn't have to keep bringing in my Craftsman in and out. It's a little bit taller, a little easier for it to fall over. So I wanted this toolbox to only have the tools that I needed to work on the dirt bike while being at the racetrack. So to start off, I have a 1/4-inch socket set here from AutoZone, the Duralast sockets. My 3/8 sockets I have from Craftsman. We have a couple of these speed wrenches here. I have 3/8 one from Harbor Freight. I also have the long swivel head one, also from Harbor Freight. Okay, so I wanted to show you real quick here that in this side I have put a piece of aluminum. I put this in here because I found that every time I put a screwdriver in those slots, the holes were too large and the screwdriver would not stay where it was at. So I did that on both sides of the tool cart so that I can have Phillips on one side and flatheads on the other. Okay, so the top drawer here in the 5-drawer tool cart, I have a set of Pittsburgh box end wrenches. I also have a couple of the smaller sizes here that I might need 2 of. I have some picks here that I picked up from Walmart. I have a wire brush, a couple adjustable wrenches, and I also have a set of Allen wrenches as well in this top drawer. Next drawer down is my plier drawer. Got a plier set from Harbor Freight. We also have a safety tie pliers, some safety wire, and some C-clip pliers in here. The deeper drawer over here to the right, I carry my drill in and the charger. The first big drawer, I have my hammers in here. I have, in case I drop something, I can pick it up. I have our air gauge here to check the air pressure of the tire. I got some files. And back here in the back, I have some tire irons to change the tire on this dirt bike. The very bottom drawer is all of our parts and pieces. So I have extra parts in here. I have extra clutch, tape, gloves, extra piston, gasket maker, extra chain, specialty tools. That's where all the stuff that I don't need all the time while working on a dirt bike, that's where it goes, so that I can have the extras readily available. So down here below the bottom of this 5-drawer tool cart, when I was putting it together, I got a Harbor Freight air compressor, tiny little air compressor there. Now I only have to fill up a dirt bike tire, which only takes about 14 to 15 psi, so I don't need a large tank. So I bolted that tank down so that it will not move. I also got some Harbor Freight boxes here to hold pieces and parts and screws to. And I also have a box of some parts up here. I also carry a spare shock, along with, I have the air hose here, the expandable air hose, also from Harbor Freight. Now, usually the bike is only about 5 to 10 feet away from the toolbox when I need to put air in it, so I don't need a big, long hose. So I'll show you guys these trays here that I have. I got some parts in there. I'll pull those out and I'll show you guys those. So I'm going to get these boxes out here. I'm going to stick them up here on the top. And I'll take you guys up there to take a look at what's inside. Okay, so what we have here in this top box, I have extra bolts. I got some cotter pins. Pretty much, I have extra bolts for almost everything on the dirt bike here in this top bin. So the bin below this one, I carry some of the other smaller parts that I don't have just floating around in the drawer down there. So we have a cable luber here. I carry extra spark plugs, I have an extra set of Tusk fork seals here. I carry an extra set of rear brakes. I got a couple gaskets here for the top end. Okay, so this other box that we have, I carry some extra fiberglass here for the silencer. I also have another spare air filter. I carry a couple spare tubes in here and a couple other small pieces, a coil here for the dirt bike.